Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again. This is Roger, the Shavelion. And yes, I just shut my air conditioner off. Whew! Alright, you guys. Welcome. It's so good to see you. And I want you to understand one thing today. Is that judging Jesus is surmount to unbelief. Yeah, that's right. If we're judging Jesus and his ability, guess what? We are guilty of unbelief. And even if you're a seasoned Christian, you can do this, unfortunately. You know, because we have times of doubt that rise in our mind. All kinds of things happen. Alright, today I'm going to just shave the face. Never mind the chrome dome. I'll save that for tomorrow's video. Alright, you guys. Today I am going to be shaving with the Tampa Shave Company Blackout razor. This has a Dorco Prime Platinum blade in it. I believe it is the 8th or 9th. I think it's the 8th shave. I believe it's the 8th shave on this blade. So we'll see how it'll fare. The soap for today is Stirling Executive Man. There you go. There you have it. A lovely soap indeed. And of course we'll also be using the Pinaud Clubman, only because I do not have an aftershave to match with this soap, unfortunately. At least I don't think so. Oh my goodness sakes, I should check. Nah, I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Alright, you guys. Well, guess what? Let's get down to it. Let's go for the soap up. Goodness sakes alive, that took a long time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Today I'm going to use my dusty, crusty bowl, and I'm going to be using my Pinaud boar's hair brush. I'm going to go ahead and get that hydrated right now. So I'll stick it in the water to get it hydrated, and I'm going to open up my soap. Let's go ahead and set the soap off here, and there is a nice look at it. There you go. Beautiful indeed. Nice soap. And a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful scent. Very much a cologne-y type scent. I love the scent of this. Alright, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to squeeze out the water from my brush. And now we're going to load it up. Let's load it up, shall we? Yeah. It's going to be lovely. So how you doing today? I pray that the Lord is watching over and blessing you. And of course, I already know that He's watching over all of you. In fact, every move that you make, every thought that entertains your heart, anything at all in all your life, Jesus is keeping track of it. Believe me, He knows you so intimately, even better than you know yourself. But that's not to our shame. That just shows and proves His providence in our life. Alright, I've loaded the brush. There we go. Ooh, a stray hair. Alright, we'll put that off to the side. And now let's go ahead and put it in the bowl. I'm going to get her put in the bowl here. And then I'm going to dip the tips in water. And we will go ahead and whip it up. I'm not going to have as much as I usually do because I'm only going to do 3 passes on my face for you today. And I want to just thank you for being here with me and for glorifying the Lord by listening to His Word. Let me tell you, nothing pleases our Lord more than what we would pay attention to what He has to say in His Word. He totally loves us for that, and it's a marvelous thing. Okay, I think I've got this pretty much whipped up, and let's take a look at that lather. Look at that beautiful lather. Alright, I'm going to set that down there for your viewing pleasure, and now I am going to open God's Word. Alright, and this is about Jesus returning to His hometown. He has to go back to His hometown, and in doing so, He is absolutely distraught over the fact that they do not believe in him. But he talks about it. This is Mark chapter 6, verses 1 through 6. He went away from there and came to his hometown, and his disciples followed him. And on the Sabbath he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were astonished, saying, "Where did this man get these things? What is the wisdom given to him? How are such mighty works done by his hands? Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, and brother of James and Joseph, and Judas and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. And Jesus said to them, "A prophet is not without honor, except in his hometown, and among his relatives, and in his own household." And he could do no mighty work there, except that he laid his hands on a few sick people and healed them. And he marveled because of their unbelief. And he went about among the villages teaching. Alright, there is the reading in its full. That once again was Mark chapter 6, verses 1 through 6. Alright, you guys, I'll meet you upstairs now for the shave and the devotion. Hiya! 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 Good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Okay, it's time for the wet sopping towel. Goodness sakes alive. That is one sopping towel, let me tell you. We'll try to get it wrung out. Alright, it's time to present the towel. Here we go. Present the towel. Very good. Face has been hydrated. Lovely. Alright, you guys, here we go. Another whimsical video by the Shavelion. Haha. And we're going to put this lovely Stirling Executive Man soap on the face. Oh, it feels good. It feels very good. One thing I've noticed about Stirling and their soaps, very, very slick. You will know if you have other shave soaps and you get this one by Stirling, it is very noticeably slick, not sick, slick. It's very noticeably slick compared to other soaps. They did a fabulous job of that. Alright. And now, the first pass. Do you realize, my friends, that Jesus is not immune to disappointment? And here is one case where he comes into his own hometown. You know, he comes into his own hometown, and there he's rejected. I mean, and just in thinking about this, I better get this shave on. But just thinking about this, what they do or what they have done, is notice all the comments about family. In other words, they were just kind of saying, hey, we know this guy. I mean, we got his brothers and sisters. His sisters are here with us. You know, he's a familiar guy. Why should he have such great power and great ability and the ability to do these works and all that he's doing? You know, it's amazing. Because in disbelief, in unbelief, they're saying in their heart of hearts, this shouldn't be. This man shouldn't have power. We know. You know what I'm saying? But of course you're sadly mistaken. Jesus has all authority in heaven and on earth to do whatever the Father leads him to do. Whether that be healing the deaf, the blind, the sick, whatever it might be. He has the power and the authority to do such things. And yet here they're sitting here complaining about him. Ah. Alright. Let's soap it up for level 2. Across the grain. I'm going to take all of the soap out of my bowl on the second pass. And I'm going to show you what happens when you squeeze your brush out. Yeah, I know, I've showed it to you before, but it bears repeating. Because when you have only one pass to go and you're all out of soap in the bowl, you still have recourse. But think about this. He has made it so that or he notes, I should say, that a prophet is not without honor. I mean, prophets have honor. Jesus is our prophet. He's our prophet, our priest, and our king. But he notes that, apart from people who are very familiar with you, guess what? They know him. They don't know him. So there's a higher degree of respect for somebody who is apart from that. But in your own hometown and amongst your own family, oh boy, that becomes the problem across the grain. It becomes a problem because of familiarity. And people usually base it on the weaknesses and strengths of people, their vulnerabilities, whatever the case might be. Yet think about it, Jesus didn't sin, not even once. He was of impeccable behavior, all the time, without exception. And it's very interesting that despite his absolute holiness in all that he does and says and does, that he's still raked over the coals. Jesus is sitting, teaching in a synagogue, and they just can't accept what he has done. Very nice. We have to keep our mind about this, my friends. Oh my goodness, I'm so out of soap in my bowl. What shall I do? Squeeze and pull up. Ta-da! Look at all that. I could definitely get a shave off of that. In fact, it'll coat my face very nicely. By the way, when I do this, I use a lighter touch with the brush because otherwise it gets pushed back into the brush again. Look at that! Plenty! And the slick goodness is there to stay. Alright. In the most matter-of-fact terms that I can share this with you, don't judge Jesus. Because by doing so, you're entering into unbelief. Don't question his authority. Don't pretend like he doesn't know what he's doing. My friends, he knows what he's doing, and he loves you, and he is looking out for your best interest. Please understand this. Alright, last pass against the grain. I'm doing a little special emphasis on the problem spot here to make sure I got it. Feels good. Awesome. Oh yes. Baby but smooth. So don't be offended by him. Don't enter into that unbelief. Know that he loves you. Know that he cares for you. It's very important. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Right now it's Pinaud Clubman time. Wonky label. Ha ha ha. I got a little bit nick on my chin. Well, there you go. Really working that chin spot there. Hopefully it'll heal up and not bleed anymore. We'll see what happens. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, you guys, that concludes the shave for today. Oh, but still going. Oh well. Alright, you guys. Please be blessed in the Lord. Know that his power is real, that he is capable of all things, whether or not we believe in our heart that he has the ability. Know too that judging upon his work is entering into unbelief. Stay away from unbelief. Do the best you can to keep that at bay. Alright? You guys have a great day in the Lord. I'm so glad you joined me today. Have a great day in the Lord. The Lord bless you and keep you. And may he give you nick-free, and baby butt smooth shaves. Have a great day, everyone. Toodles!